Hey guys, today we're going to keep working on adding and subtracting with negative numbers in word problems. The biggest thing I want you to remember is when you're adding, you're increasing the amount you have, and when you are subtracting, you're decreasing the amount you have. Let's take a look. Mount Everest, the highest elevation in Asia, is 29,028 feet above sea level. The Dead Sea, the lowest elevation, is 1,312 feet below sea level. What is the difference between these two elevations? Well, the first thing that should jump out to you is this word difference, because of course, when you find a difference, you take one group away from another, which means you're subtracting. But it says that Mount Everest, the highest elevation in Asia, this mountain, is 29,028 feet above sea level. And then the Dead Sea, this sea, look at those waves, that's beautiful, is 1,312 feet below sea level. Remember yesterday we talked about how sea level is represented by the number 0, so below sea level would be negative. What is the difference between these two elevations means we're going to subtract. We're going to take 29,028 minus negative 1,312. And what you should remember from before is when you subtract, we want to use the additive inverse, which means change it to an addition problem. Or do you keep, change, to subtract to add, and change the sign to a positive, which means we're actually adding 29,028 feet plus 13,012 feet. I know you can use that, you can do that addition on your own, so let's move on. A submarine was situated 800 feet below sea level. If it ascends 250 feet, what is its new position? Well, we just talked about this. If sea level is represented by 0, below sea level means it's going to be negative. So this is negative 800. And then it ascends. This is such a great vocab word. Ascends means goes up. If it goes up 250 feet, then that means we are adding 250 to negative 800. So we have negative 800 plus 250. If the signs are different, find the difference. So we would do 800 minus 250. 800 minus 250 is 550. And then we just take the sign of the greater number. My greater number here is negative, so that means its new position, if it started at negative 800 and went up 250, is it's now at negative 550 feet. Let's do one more. In Buffalo, New York, the temperature was negative 14 degrees in the morning. If the temperature dropped 7 degrees, what's the temperature now? Well, my starting point is negative 14. It dropped 7. That means it goes down 7. If I want to decrease the temperature, then I'm going to take away 7 more degrees to figure out what it is now. When I subtract, I want to use keep. So keep negative 14, change subtract to add, and change the sign of the second one from positive to negative. Negative 14 plus negative 7. The signs are the same, so you add and keep the sign, which makes this negative 21 degrees. Your turn to practice.